So as it stands, stop listening to the bullshit until it comes from me. I'm the man in control of my destiny. I'm the man that handles my business. I'm a smart individual and I make calculated decisions every step of the way. Don't listen to the bullshit from other sources. If I tell you something, then you know it's real.
What's going on, you guys? So it's been a week since Anthony Joshua's defeat to Alexander Usyk, and everybody's seen the rant. Everybody's seeing an angry Anthony Joshua. We're not really used to seeing AJ that upset, but I understand, right? I understand why he was upset. And me personally, I like the energy from AJ. AJ needs to be a little bit more edgy. He needs to let it all out, right? There's a lot of pressure on that guy. A lot of pressure on him to perform. A lot of people counting on AJ, right? There's a lot of endorsements, a lot of things, a lot of money being invested in Anthony Joshua. He exploded. But Robert Garcia is his trainer, as we know, was going into that fight. And he said that AJ mentally checked out. Mentally was defeated. And I question Robert Garcia being his trainer moving forward. And Robert Garcia, he says this, quote, Joshua was mentally defeated since round 10 or 11. Round 10 was a big one for Usyk that changed the whole fight, and mentally we were defeated. Joshua looked like he wasn't ready for that kind of energy level from Usyk, and there was no way that he could match him. If Usyk had stood still, Joshua likely would have gained the upper hand once again, but he was all over the place, moving here and there. Then he says, that is what we were hoping for. One shot, because he was dominated at that point of the fight. Usyk came back stronger in the 10th round, and that changed the fight. I have even thought in these last few days that it was Anthony Joshua who mentally defeated himself, said Robert Garcia. I think Anthony Joshua's mind is a bit weaker than Usyk's because instead of going out stronger, his mind and exhaustions played games with him, said Robert Garcia. Wow. Pretty interesting, right? That Robert Garcia coming. I don't want to say throw him under the bus, right? Is that the right term to use? I mean, are you his trainer or what, bro? Right? Are you his trainer? It seemed like I said initially, it seemed like the guy that was really coaching AJ was the other guy. I'm not quite sure his name. It seemed like he was the one that was really working with AJ. He seemed like he was the guy that AJ was listening to. Robert Garcia, it seemed like he was the second man just collecting a big payday. Me personally, you guys, I felt that AJ should have went with Derrick James. Derrick James' approach and style would have been very good for Anthony Joshua going into that fight. He already has a pretty traditional textbook style, and I think Derrick James would have been a good coach for AJ moving forward into a fight with Usyk. Robert Garcia, man, is he kicking him while he's down? I'm not sure. I don't know if, considering AJ's anger, right, how he was, and him possibly seeing something like this, I'm not sure how he'll take it at this point. Robert Garcia, would he have done this to any of the other guys that he normally trains? I don't think so. I never heard Robert Garcia speak out against his fighters like this before. But since he doesn't necessarily have that real relationship with AJ, maybe it was easy for him to come out and say some shit like this. Not a really good look, in my opinion, for Robert Garcia. I'm not quite sure if Robert Garcia is going to be still training AJ. Of course, we can't expect them to have everything figured out in one fight, one training camp. But it's pretty alarming that he'll come out and kick AJ while he's down, so to speak, right? We was defeated. He's mentally weaker than Usyk. I mean, God, dog, bro, why you talking about your fighter like that? Right? I didn't really hear too much advice that he was giving him. I thought AJ did good in the fight considering, right? Because it did look like he lost something in the 10th round, like his legs was completely gone, like he was completely exhausted. But he rallied towards the end, so I'm not quite sure, man. And, AJ was upset. Viral videos going around. They don't want everybody seeing everything he said. Even to Lomachenko. He said some things to Lomachenko. He was cursing and everything. He was mad at his father, said, don't touch, get off me. And AJ was going nuts, man. But I get it. It was a lot of pressure. Robert Garcia, not a good look in my opinion, you guys. I don't know. Who do you guys think AJ should go with moving forward? Does he stay with Robert Garcia? Should he look into somebody else? I mean, I don't think hopping from trainer to trainer is necessarily a good thing. However, I'm not quite sure if Robert Garcia is the best fit for him. I think Derrick James would have been a really good fit for him. But what do I know? I'm just Bushido. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace. Peace out.